Namaskar. Hi. Welcome you all, the whole of Maharashtra. You are watching Ashish sir on jkshaclassesonline.com. Today we are going to discuss LMR, the last minute revision on ocean big topic. Yes, maybe the ocean big word also seems to be small for chapter 5 and the rest coming chapters based on that. As you all must have gone through the entire syllabus, you must be knowing that chapter 5 was a no break what do you say, the break point for the syllabus. No, it's the chapter through which all the rest of the topics following chapter 5 were connected to. So that also makes your chapter 5 very important at the point you started your chapter 5 in this academic year of yours. Ocean big topic bola to then it becomes completely unjustified to compress it into LMR. But then figuring out the requirements of this topic in the forthcoming topics, I have tried to compress it into LMR by bringing in some real good points which we are going to discuss in this session. So warm welcome to all of you. This is JK Shah classes right now. You are watching Ashish sir. So coming first thing, first of all, before I start, no, I have put in few segments over here, and नीचे मैंने लिखा है still on. So if the time permits, we need to pull in one very खास important segment, partial fraction at the end. But right now, before I get into that, integration में the basic formulas. No, one का integration was x. When you integrate, in fact the definition of integration, that was quite interesting. The derivative of f of x, let us say it gives you gx, then we shift derivative ka sign over here. When you integrate g of x, of course with respect to x, you will get back your fx. So I used to always say in my language कि डेरिवेटिव के आंसर को इंटीग्रेट करोगे तो यू विल गेट बैक द फंक्शन whom you differentiated. Confusing. Derivative of log x is 1 upon x. So when you integrate 1 upon x, you are going to get back log x. I hope you understand. Can I repeat that? Derivative, that was the definition of your integration. Of course, plus c, which you must be very much used to after solving many sums of your integration. But right now let's not get into the technical details कि plus c कैसे आया, because exam point of view से you would rather like me discussing more about all this. Now these segments seem to be quite important. माने I have fragmentized the entire topic into these segments, and let's get into that as early as possible. But a quick recap what I just said right now. The derivative of log x is 1 upon x. So when you integrate 1 upon x, you are going to get back log x. That's how the definition works. When the derivative f of x, let us say, gives you some other function g of x, then if you integrate gx with respect to x, you will get back your function which you differentiated. So coming back now, the very first thing, substitution. No, the very first thing may substitution, but before that, let me recap a few important basic formulas as I started with. When you integrate 1, you get x, because derivative of x is 1. So when you integrate 1, you happen to get x. Okay, fine, that's done. X raised to n ka integration goes x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. For example, if you are integrating x square, it's going to become x cube upon 3. When you integrate x cube, it's going to become x raised to 4 upon 4. X raised to 4 when you integrate, it's going to become x raised to 5 upon 5, of course, plus c. It's x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. But next, 1 upon x square, very rarely used throughout integration, but it is used. In fact, as far as my memory goes, the last topic, chapter 8 ka differential equation mein 1 or 2 sums did happen to tickle this formula. You had to apply this formula. 1 upon x square is minus 1 upon x. Even in partial fraction, we do happen to use this formula. The next is your 1 upon x ka integration goes log x, we just now happen to discuss. And then 1 upon root x, it's 2 root x. Now that was quite important. 1 upon root x is 2 root x. Can we come in quick once again? 1 ka integration x, x raised to n ka integration, x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. 1 upon x log x, 1 upon x का integration I mean to say, 1 upon x square का integration minus 1 upon x. Let's punch it. 1 upon x square का integration is minus 1 upon x. 1 upon root x, 2 root x. Now these are the few basic formulas which went throughout the integration and आगे के topics which were connected to integration. In fact, all the coming topics 6, 7, 8, they all were connected to integration, and that is why this chapter became very important for a student while he was studying integration in the year. But coming back, and I rightly feel that everybody who must have taught you, in all the institutes, wherever you must have gone online or whatever form of coaching it must be at your colleges, they must have surely informed you when they started chapter 5. Now that's the point from where the rest all other topics are connected to this topic. So you cannot go flat in this topic. But now coming to LMR substitution, the very first segment, some दिखता कुछ है होता कुछ और है, and you need to have real good eyes to find out कि actual sum क्या था. In my batches I used to always say पर्दा उठा के देख हसीना कौन थी. So let's check out few sums on that. So it's only through sums we can keep talking. Else though if I just bluntly go for formula rehearsals, that's not going to help you. The biggest thing what a student faces a problem after finishing off chapter 5 in a very nice way to his satisfaction is, sir, out of this ocean big chapter wherein I am dealing with 100-150 sums, you just give me 4 sums, I just go blank in that, I cannot figure out the sums kya tha. And that is why I have fragmentized my entire discussion right now into a few segments. Heading catches the identification of the type of sums what we need to deal. But coming back, log x raised to 7 upon x dx. Let me talk about that sum. Now you need to figure out कि ऐसे तो ये sum I cannot integrate, but just talk to yourself कि काश ये t raised to 7 होता तो ये t raised to 8 upon 8 integrate हो जाता. Man, it would have been really easy to integrate if at all this sum would have been t raised to 7. तो ये if और काश को हम हकीकत में बदल दे तो. So to do that we need to put log x equal to t. अब sum वो होगा कि नहीं I am not too sure, but let's try. माने student is talking to himself कि काश ये sum t raised to 7 होता तो easy to integrate होता, t raised to 8 upon 8 कर लेता मैं and then resubstitute कर लेता. But फिलहाल he is just trying. If that needs to go t raised to 7, then log x needs to be put as t. But now you also need to ask yourself a question कि if that goes t raised to 7, then you need to integrate with respect to t. If the function is in t, then it has to be integrated with respect to t. So you need over here dt. So then it goes in this way. The derivative dot dx becomes dt. Let me come in once again. You may be thinking ये क्या था? No, I just went for dt by dx and I parceled my dx सामने. So my song goes in this way. The derivative dot dx happens to become dt. First of all, he thought of making he बोलेगा तो you and I as a student. We thought of making it as t raised to 7. Now, if it successfully becomes t raised to 7, then that t raised to 7 needs to be integrated with respect to t. So we need over here dt. So then who will become dt? एक सवाल आता है कि अगर ये t बना तो dt कौन बनेगा? कौन बनेगा dt? I didn't say कौन बनेगा करोड़पति, but it really makes us feel कि I become करोड़पति by hitting my dt over here. So once I put something as t, the next very immediate point I need to think who is going to become dt. Then there is a formula involved in that. Formula तो नहीं है, it's a basic common sense. The derivative dot dx becomes dt. ये dot dx यहाँ कैसे आ गया? You went for dt by dx, differentiating with respect to x, dt by dx. So that dx went सामने. So it continuously then keeps ringing. The derivative dot dx becomes your dt. Now when I go back into my sum, the sum becomes t raised to 7 and the rest all becomes my dt. I hope you can see that the 1 upon x dot dx becomes dt. And finally on integration, that's going to become t raised to 8 upon 8 plus c, check. And please do not forget, student out of excitement he was able to solve the sum, he normally happens to, in my checking, he normally happens to forget the last step, resubstitute. So t needs to be resubstituted back as log x raised to 8 upon 8 plus c. Now you may be thinking कि how can we figure out कि sum में कौन t बनेगा. Now that was not a so good question. No, when you look at a sum, you try to bring in something which is integrable. So looking at the shape of the sum, I thought okay, let's make it t raised to n, because that's easy to integrate, t raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. So maybe if I bring in 2 or 3 more examples, the picture will be very clear for you all. So we get on to the next one. Substitution में और एक दो sum देखते so that the picture becomes very clear. But let me punch that point. The moment you think this has to become t, the very next moment, without taking a breath, you need to figure out who is going to become dt. Because if you are integrating a function which is in terms of t, it has to be integrated with respect to t. So you need that dt. So immediately you have to figure out कि कौन बनेगा dt. तो गाना बन गया derivative dot dx. Now you are going to go dt by dx and the dx goes सामने. So the derivative dot dx becomes your dt. So coming back, one more sum. Let us say I have got 3x square upon root of 1 plus x cube. Now after writing this or while writing this, I immediately thought let's make it 1 upon root t, because 1 upon root t, what you need to think is a function which is easy to integrate. Now looking at the shape of that, it's I think so anybody can figure out okay, let's try to make it. First of all we say let's try to make it 1 upon root t, because if it successfully becomes 1 upon root t, then on integration it's straight away 2 root t. No, 1 upon root x, it's 2 root x on integration. So 1 upon root t then will be 2 root t. So if that's the case, I need to put my 1 plus x cube as t, check. And if 1 plus x cube goes t, immediately the next song derivative dot dx, check please, 1 का 0 हो गया, becomes dt. Still trying to figure out dx कहाँ से आया, it was dt by dx and the dx has been pushed सामने. Now I can see very clearly when I go back in my sum, the sum has become 1 upon root t by my substitution. ये मेरी इच्छा थी जो मेरी पूरी हुई. And the rest 3x square dx, if you can see, that has become dt. So it has turned out to be a very simple sum. 1 upon root t ka integration 2 root t plus c, and please do not forget the last step, resubstitute. So 2 into root of 1 plus x cube plus c, check. Once again I force. How do you look at a sum on substitution? So we try to bring in a function which is easy to integrable. So as per the discussion right now, the easy functions what we can integrate are x raised to n. Can we talk in t? T raised to n है, 1 upon t है, 1 upon root t है, 1 upon t square है. So this all functions right now as per the list what you have exposed up till now, what you have put up till now. We try to bring in those kind of functions in our sum which can be easily integrated looking at the shape of the sum, of course. Coming back, if you don't mind, can I put in one more example in this and then we move on to the next segment. Let's say I have got e raised to x plus 1 upon e raised to x plus x dx. Now looking at this, I thought okay, let's make it 1 upon t. See the shape, no, I cannot think of 1 upon root t. No, I don't have root over here. I cannot think about t raised to n. I don't have something raised to 7, something raised to 8 over here. So immediately student just scrolls through the available simple functions which are easy to integrate, and he sees the shape of the shape of the given function right now what we are asked to integrate. You can fit in 1 upon t if you wish to. So let's try for this to go 1 upon t, I need to put my e raised to x plus x as t, and if that goes t, immediately I need to think about who's going to become dt. I would like to press that point one more time. If you are putting something t in the sum, you are trying to make your function now in terms of t, and that function then needs to be integrated with respect to t. So we need badly dt. So you need to figure out who's going to become dt. Use the rule. The derivative, you are going to go dt by dx and the dx will be parcelled over there. So we can see easily the derivative dot dx becoming dt. So e raised to x ka e raised to x plus 1, the derivative dot dx is becoming dt. So when I go back in the sum, I feel so happy. The sum has become integrate 1 upon t by your substitution, that has gone t, and all the upper ka thing has become your dt. So what I thought has now come to real. 1 upon t ka integration log t plus c, and then do not forget to resubstitute log of e raised to x plus 1. We put the modulus sign because log cannot accept negative values, or log is not defined for negative numbers. So we need to put the entire function in the modulus sign, and वो एक प्रथा हो गई throughout your integration. So I think we can no move to next segment, but before I move to next segment, I think it was easy to figure out who should become t, but after that, once you decide that something goes t, you also need to decide simultaneously, immediately next step में who is going to become dt, because when you go back in the sum with the t, you will need that dt over there. So गाना बन गया था derivative dot dx बनेगा, मैंने दिया t, तू दे dt, तो वहाँ से बैच गाया derivative dot dx बना dt, मैंने दिया t, तू दे dt, I hope you don't mind me calling you तू, आप दो dt, the batch gaya derivative dot dx becomes dt. So give me a moment to get into the next one, please. Now the next segment, as you can all see, it's 1 upon quadratic. So identification point of view, say this note is quite important, how to deal with 1 upon quadratic. So first of all, to deal with 1 upon quadratic, you need to have two formulas in your kitty. So the first one goes 1 upon x square minus a square. No, that's quadratic. So we need to shape up all the quadratics into that form. That we'll see by one or two examples. So that goes 1 upon 2a log x minus a upon x plus a. Of course, in my LMR sheet, I have provided the first page stating all the formulas. But easy to remember, because inside the modulus sign what you are seeing are the factors of your x square minus a square, x minus a, x plus a. The other one goes the other way around, 1 upon a square minus x square dx. So even that goes 1 upon 2a log the factors of the denominator quadratic, which seems to be reverse right now. So it's very easy for a student to identify looking at the question, or the quadratic is going the other way. We'll have one or two questions on that also, but can we just fit in first the formulae? 1 upon 2a log a plus x upon a minus x. If you check the factors of the denominator over there, a square minus x square, the factors are a plus x, a minus x, and you just need to keep in mind कि ऊपर plus जाएगा, नीचे minus जाएगा. So you need to rehearse this first of all. Can we hit that one more time? So LMR का purpose has to be served. Sums थोड़ा सा देख लिया, formula rehearse हो गया. I got the type what I need to check into my sum when a sum comes up in the board exam paper. So 1 upon x square minus a square, 1 upon 2a log, 1 upon 2a log x minus a upon x plus a, check. Of course, plus c. And then easy to remember, as I said, the modulus may we have factors in that, x minus a upon x plus a. Similarly, 1 upon a square minus x square, it goes 1 upon 2a log a plus x. The factors are a minus x, a plus x. Only thing you need to remember, ऊपर plus जाएगा, नीचे minus. So it's going to be a plus x upon a minus x plus c. Now, can you allow me to bring in 2-3 sums in that? Check your LMR sheets. You will find really wonderful cluster of sums under each segment. That should be a really good revision sheet for you. Solving के लिए भी अच्छा है. Check into that, and as I suggested, you should be looking into that before you open up any LMR ka video lectures, because it's based on the same thing. Coming back, let me pick up one sum. 1 upon integrate 1 upon x square plus 4x minus 5 dx. Now looking at that, मुझे immediately click हो गया कि this is 1 upon quadratic, and I need to give a treatment to this quadratic to shape it up into x square minus a square. Now at school level, I think so we all have been through school, coming to 12th. At school level, teachers taught me how to complete a quadratic into a perfect square. I am saying we need to add a term over here to make it a complete square, so that it gives you a sound of x square, and the balance will give you a sound of a square. Let me go slow on this, because this we can capitalize in our third and fourth segment then, so we can rush in that. But right now at school level I was taught how to complete a quadratic into a full square. Now you may say, why there is a need to complete this quadratic into a full square? Now if it becomes a full square, it will give you a sound of x square, and the balance will make a sound of a square, and then we can go x square minus a square ka formula in that. So coming back, they taught me how to find this term, the third term what you need to add over here. Now after x square plus 4x, the third term what you need to add to make it a full square is calculated by half into coefficient of x the whole square, half into 4 the whole square, that turns out 4, check. Can I repeat my line once again? You must be surely knowing this, but let me punch it hard. When you want to make it a complete square, your x square plus 4x needs to be added with one more term, and that term what you need to add over here to make it a complete square is calculated by half into coefficient of x the whole square. So half into 4 the whole square, which turned out 4. Now that complete square will surely give you a sound of x square. Let me do that. So integrate 1 upon x square plus 4x plus 4 minus 5 minus 4. हमारा काका का राज तो नहीं चलता है कि we put 4 over here. So we have to have the counter effect minus 4 also dx. Now if you see the first part, now that has become your full square that you have designed that way. It has become x plus 2 the whole square, and it gives you a sound of x square. Now a viewer out there may be thinking how he can dare to call x plus 2 as x. In integration, your x can be replaced by any other linear form of x. Your x is linear, and you can change your x to any other linear form of x, px plus q or ax plus b, and still you can bajao the same formula calling it as x. Only thing, in the end answer you need to divide the answer by the coefficient of x. I think so I can rightly call it as x. In integration your x can be replaced. X का जाति क्या है? जाति बोलेगा तो x is what? It's a linear function. X plus 2 also is linear, so you can always punch in x over there. So x plus 2 the whole square minus 9, and the 9 you can write it as 3 the whole square if I am not wrong. Now I can see easily in that I can punch 1 upon x square minus a square. The formula goes 1 upon 2a log x minus a upon x plus a plus c. Can we fit in the things in that? So it's going to be 1 upon 2 into 3. As you can rightly see, your a is your 3, and log of. Now tap before you fit in x minus a, x plus a. So x minus a goes x plus 2 minus 3. Sir, you said x, but my x was x plus 2 in the sum. That's my x for me. Your x can be changed to any other linear form of x, ax plus b, and still you can apply the same formula. Upon x plus a, so that goes x plus 2 plus 3 plus c, and then you settle down that to 6, this to minus 1, and this to 5. वो थोड़ा सा end settlement. Can we go for one more, the reverse one? Let's see the reverse one. Now wherein we try to fit in a square minus x square. ये जब बोलता हूँ मुझे ऐसा डर लगता है. Whenever you say, you should be saying 1 upon x square minus a square, always punch in the right tone. माने half hearted नहीं होना चाहिए. The sum needs to be shaped up as 1 upon x square minus a square or 1 upon a square minus x square. So 3 minus 2x minus x square. Once I saw this, पहले तो मुझे 1 upon quadratic याद आ गया. Second मुझे याद आ गया either this needs to be shaped up into 1 upon x square minus a square or 1 upon a square minus x square. But with my so much of maths ka skills, which I have got in my 10-year school ka, I can understand this cannot be shaped into 1 upon x square minus a square. You need to put it as a square minus x square, the denominator. The quadratic needs to be pushed on the second side. The a square ka construction will be on the first side. But once again, we calculate half into coefficient of x the whole square, that's 1. That's important before you start the sum, because that's the term what you are going to add in the quadratic to make it a full square, and then that will give you a sound of x square, and the balance will give you a sound of a square. Let's do that. So 1 upon 3 minus bracket. Now you may say, sir, ये bracket क्यों construct किया? I am going to make my quadratic over here, my x square का sound over here, and my a square ka sound over here. So if my quadratic needs to be settled into my second term, I need to keep my minus common. Anyway, at school level also you would have taken your minus common in that. X square plus 2x, and then the third term what you need to add to make it a full square, you already have kept it ready, plus 1, and then again plus 1. तू बोलेगा सर जी ये तो आपका बाप दादा का राज हो गया, आपने अंदर भी प्लस 1 किया, बाहर भी प्लस 1 किया. नो नो, चेक. द अंदर का प्लस 1 was actually minus 1 and therefore it has to be counted with plus 1. Check it one more time. The inside the bracket का जो plus 1 I added over here to make it a full square, which I calculated earlier. That plus 1 is a धोखा, deception है. It is actually minus 1. And then to counter it, I need to make it plus 1. Now that plus 1 settles over here to make it 4, and that goes x plus 1 the whole square. I hope you saw me rubbing before rubbing. X plus 1 the whole square. I am so sorry. And now that 4 you can restructure that thing as 2 ka square. Now that you can now punch it as 1 upon a square minus x square. So 1 upon a square minus x square goes 1 upon 2a log. I said a square minus x square. So फटक से factors दिमाग में आता है, a minus x, a plus x. So let's go a plus x ऊपर and a minus x नीचे. Now it's time to fit in the things. 1 upon 2 into 2, your a was 2. Log of, hold back, tap it and write it. A plus x, 2 plus x plus 1. Can I call that x? Yes sir, आपने अभी अभी बोला था your x can be replaced by any other linear form of x, and that's a linear form of x, and you can still punch the same formula in that. A plus x upon a minus x, so that goes 2 minus x minus 1. I would really like you to check that change in sign. A minus x, so that goes minus x minus 1 plus c. Then you settle that to 3, you settle it to 1 minus x, you settle that to 4 to submit your end answer. I would like to have one more quick on that. No, थोड़ा quadratics मुझे याद है, no, which are quite famous. 7 minus 6x minus x square. पहले तो 1 upon स्टूडेंट का ये सीधा फ्लैश हुआ पेपर में, उसका फर्स्ट पॉइंट जो हिट होगा इट्स 1 upon quadratic. सेकंड पॉइंट जो हिट होगा, we need to either make it 1 upon x square minus a square. No sir, not possible. 1 upon a square minus x square, so that's likely over here. So now first of all, before I start my solution, half into coefficient of x the whole square, 9. The term what you need to add in the quadratic to make it a full square to create a sound of x square needs to be calculated by half into coefficient of x the whole square. शायद मैं बहुत fast गया. The term what you need to add in this quadratic once you settle it to make it a full square, to listen over there x square and the balance a square. That term what you need to add needs to be calculated by half into coefficient of x the whole square taught to me at school level. So integrate 1 upon 7 minus common ले लिया, in the bracket my quadratic का setting x square plus 6x, check. And now the third term what you are adding over here, it's 9. It's not adding, actually आपने plus 9 लिखा, लेकिन actually में in true sense it was minus 9. So counter it with plus 9 dx, I hope. Then that plus 9 आप वहाँ 7 में add करके 16 कर दिया. Now before I rub it, just check it. It's going to be x plus 3 the whole square. No, that was how you had designed the thing. Now that becomes 4 square. Now the punch, you need to punch it hard. 1 upon a square minus x square. Am I right when I am calling it x? Yes sir. X linear form, even that is a linear form. A square minus x square, 1 upon 2a log. When you say a square minus x square, फटक से factors a minus x, a plus x. Only thing you need to take care is a plus x ऊपर, a minus x नीचे. So a plus x upon a minus x plus c. Let's hit in 1 upon 2 into 4. My a was 4. Log of a plus x. Tap it and write it. A plus x, 4 plus x plus 3. A minus x, 4 minus x minus 3 plus c. Settle that to 7 plus x, 1 minus x, 1 upon 8, the end answer of yours. So now I'll bring in a sum जिसमें मैंने LMR शीट में ऐसा लिखा है, डिसेप्शन, धोखा, पर्दा उठा के देख बता हसीना कौन थी, something like that. मैंने raise the curtain and check the real picture behind the sum. I think so a school student also would have managed to identify कि sum ये नहीं था, sum कुछ और था. And once you look the real looks, once you get the real looks of the sum, you can hit it कि ये sum ऐसा होना चाहिए. But before that, lot of talks in the air. Let me bring in the sum. X cube upon x raised to 8 plus 4x raised to 4 minus 5 dx. Honestly, when I was writing x raised to 8 plus 4x raised to 4 minus 5, that's a very honest thing what I am saying. A school going student, 8th grade ka, who was taught quadratic equation and he was good in that, he figured out कि यहाँ पे actually ये नहीं है. The quadratic hidden is t square plus 4t minus 5. Now if I submit him this and I say these are the hots of your school level, hot picks of your school level, he figured out कि ये quadratic बहुरूपीय है, माने इसके पीछे छुपा है t square plus 4t minus 5, and then he would have in school he would have surely put x raised to 4 को t, he would have made that quadratic, वो quadratic को solve करके t का value लाया होता, and then he would have resubstituted that t by x raised to 4 to get to x का value. That's how a school student would have managed to break this quadratic equation, which right now doesn't have a look of quadratic, but if you just peep into it, it's quadratic. Coming to integration, if it's t square plus 4t minus 5, if it is t square plus 4t minus 5, it doesn't need some x-ray eyes to check into that. Feel आता है touch करके, it's t square plus 4t minus 5. And if that's the case, you need to put, it's a substitution in your integration. X raised to 4 you need to put as t, and once you decide that something goes t in your integration, the very next thing you need to decide is who's going to become dt, because if you are integrating a function in terms of t, it has to be integrated with respect to t. So the immediate next thing, I hit my song, the derivative dot dx. मैंने दिया t, बैच ने गाया डेरिवेटिव डॉट dx बना dt. So 4x cube dot dx बना dt. My only थोड़ा सा रिजर्वेशन, उफ x cube dx था, 4 मिसिंग था, तो उफ क्यूब बोला. ऊपर जाके 4 and 1 by 4 रख सकते हैं. 4 and the counter 1 by 4. You are always allowed to. So when I go back in my sum now has a real looks of this one. 1 upon t square plus 4t minus 5, and the rest becomes your dt. Check please. Now if you can allow me, can I solve that? Can I solve this for one more time? पहले तो it was quite easy, just check it. I put x raised to 4t. How did sir, अभी कोई पूछता है सर हमें कैसे click होगा? Now that was not so good question. Now when you see that, it gives you a very good feel. Okay, there is a quadratic hidden in that, t square plus 4t minus 5. Integration का student ये सुनना, सर x raised to 4 को t, immediately 4x cube dot dx dt. Oops, 4 missing है, oops क्यों बोला, 4 and 1 by 4 डाल दो, and the sum now takes a new shape, 1 upon 4, 1 upon. Now that's a quadratic, so the student really gears himself to pounce onto that. वो first calculate करेगा half into coefficient of t the whole square. Do you mind me now switching to t language, sir? How does it matter? आप x raised to n का इंटीग्रेशन x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1 बोलते हो, तो किसी और दिन t raised to n का इंटीग्रेशन, of course with respect to t, it will go t raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. So finally say it hardly matters. So half into ये मैंने ready रखा, so that we know कि we are going to bring in what, a perfect square over here, which will give you a sound of x square, and the rest will give you a sound of a square. Did I make one mistake? Yes. X square nahi, t square. Now let's start. 1 by 4 bar hai, please don't allow that to go out of your sum. 1 upon t square plus 4t plus 4, the third term what I need to add to make it a full square to give you a sound of t square, minus 5 and then minus 4. In fact, the first quadratic we had solved was the same one in terms of x. Now that becomes t plus 2 the whole square. Please check. And that becomes minus 9 if I am not wrong, and if the stuff is not going that ugly. dt, that's going to become 3 the whole square. Now what you are going to punch over here? 1 upon x square minus a square, you are looking at that, then why do you sing 1 upon x square minus a square? You should be singing 1 upon t square minus a square, 1 upon 2a log t minus a upon t plus a, 1 upon 2a log. Why to sing x square minus a square when you are seeing over there t? So I punch in 1 upon t square. Now switch over from x to t. It has to be frictionless, very smooth. 1 upon t square minus a square, 1 upon 2a log t minus a upon t plus a. So let's punch it hard. 1 upon 2, my a was 3 log t minus a. Now tap it and write it. I hope that's my t. My t is linear, my t plus 2 is also linear. So I have got full right in integration to call my t plus 2 as t. So t minus a. So it's going to be t plus 2 minus 3 upon t plus 2 plus 3, please check, plus c. Of course you are screaming out there, सर जी आप भूल गए बार 1 upon 4. No, इतना loud लिखा है कि एंड में मुझे याद रहेगा कि मेरा बार एक 1/4 है. So ultimately settle down, that goes 6 and 4 24, and this t minus 1, t plus y, and then every student out there, no, this is really exciting. No, once a student breaks up on this solution, reaches to the last step, his excitement is to the peak. मैंने I succeeded solving the sum, I identified कि real sum क्या था, I was able to solve the sum, I got the answer. और वही excitement में he just forgets putting, resubstituting t, you lost the mark. Even moderator, examiners, they feel so bad, but rule is rule. So please do not forget your resubstitute. Your t then will be put back as x raised to 4 in the end answer. So now with that, I think so 1 upon quadratic has gone down well in you. Comma, deception, dhoka, check out 2 or more sums in your LMR sheets कि how you can be decepted और आपको धोखा दे सकते कुछ और सम रख के. You need to have X-ray eyes. No यार, ऐसे ही पता चल जाता है. सर जी सम ये है ही नहीं. Sir, it's the sum is t square plus 4t minus 5. It's a quadratic and we know how to deal with the quadratic. Let's jump into the next segment in a moment. Now looking into the next segment, it's 1 upon the third one, it's 1 upon root of quadratic. So a smart student happens to say, sir ji internal architecture of solving to pura same hi rahega. No, either you bring it to x square minus a square or x square plus a square, something like that. Let's check in. But to click that, I think so we need to know 2 more formulas. So integrate 1 upon root of x square plus a square, it's root. So that goes log x plus, it's not 1 upon 2a, it doesn't start with 1 upon 2, it starts with log x plus root of x square plus a square, and of course plus c. And then the next one, you shape it into either this one or it automatically gets shaped into that one. 1 upon root of x square minus a square. No, when you bring in that half into coefficient of x the whole square, the third term inside your quadratic, to make that quadratic a part of full square so that it happens to give you a sound of x square. The balance can either go minus a square or plus a square. So that is why you are seeing that. It's going to be log of once again x plus root of x square minus, sir जी दोनों सेम ही लग रहा है. So it turns out to be a benefit to a student. माने he just needs to rehearse one of it, because ultimately root में वो जाता है जो यहाँ है. Can you see x square plus a square, over here x square minus a square. So it's very easy for any student to remember. He doesn't have to remember the two of it. Both are sounding exactly the same. और root में वही जाता है जो root के अंदर है. So 1 upon root of x square plus a square, it goes log. Now you need to go log पे fast, नहीं तो 1 upon 2a आ जाने का डर है. सर कौन सा 1 upon 2a? Without the root, when we were dealing with 1 upon x square minus a square, it started 1 upon 2a log. So no, you need to be quick. Punching the formula. It's 1 upon root of x square minus a square log x plus root of x square minus a square. 1 upon root of x square plus a square log x plus रूट ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस ए स्क्वायर प्लस सी. रूट का मुझे फिक्र नहीं है, रूट में वही जाएगा जो आपका एक्स में. पंच इट, लेट्स पंच इट टुगेदर. 1 upon, always when you are punching, at least sing from that tendency. Maybe you may not sing integrate dx because unnecessarily it takes away a lot of time in recalling or rehearsing multiple number of times the formula set. So we go x raised to n ka x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. We don't think the full thing. Integrate x raised to n dx is x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1 plus c. No, make it quick. X raised to n ka x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1 plus c. I hope you got that. So 1 upon root of x square plus a square. I again press it hard. When you are punching, आपका root sound आना चाहिए. Great. नहीं तो unnecessarily you may apply the previous वाला without the root वाले का formula. So 1 upon root of x square plus a square, it goes log x plus root of x square plus a square. 1 upon root of x square minus a square, same log x plus root of x square minus a square. जो रूट में है वो वहाँ जाएगा. So coming back, let's see one or two sums on that, कि how we need to figure out in that. 1 upon root of, what is the type what we are dealing with? Sir, 1 upon root of quadratic. What was the type earlier to this we were dealing with? Sir, 1 upon quadratic. Sir, आपने बोर्ड पे लिखा हुआ है, अच्छा है. I just need to keep punching that in one of your memory cells which can last till your board exam. 1 upon root of x square plus 4x plus 13. So student immediately starts running into that because he saw very clearly 1 upon root of quadratic. So he starts the very first step before he enters the solution. Half into the coefficient of x the whole square. So can you just recall what is that? Sure. That is a term what you need to add over here to make it a full square, so that that's going to give you a sound of x square, and the balance will give you a sound of a square, and accordingly plus a minus a will apply the formula. But coming back, integrate 1 upon root of, let's start, x square plus 4x plus 4 plus 13 minus 4 dx. I hope that much is very clear from the second segment. Now that becomes x plus 2 the whole square, and the baju wala becomes 9. No, it becomes plus 9. Now that 9 you can write it as 3 the whole square, and now it's time for us all together to punch in what is that. It's 1 upon x square plus, no, it's 1 upon root of x square plus a square. Am I right when I said x? Here we got it. X be आपका linear or x plus 2 be linear है, so you are nicely punching in x over there. 1 upon root of x square plus a square, the formula goes log x plus root of x square plus a square, and of course plus c. Now let's punch in the real thing. Log, my x was x plus 2, no, that's my x. So x plus 2 plus root में वही जाता जो यहाँ है. So it's going to be x plus 2 the whole square plus 3 the whole square plus c. Now this is something worth listening. Maybe the examiner, he is not supposed to, but he may cut your mark. Now pratha है, tradition. No, pratha निभाने के लिए tradition to be followed. In the next step, after punching in your formula, in the next step, remove this quadratic and bring in the original version of that, x square plus 4x plus 13. Please don't miss that. Pratha hai, so maybe they may mind if you don't follow that thing, because pratha nibhane ka hota hai. So it needs to be followed. So you may be thinking, sir, wo wahi hai? हाँ, वो तो वही होगा ना. No, this has to be this. So in place of that, you need to now put in that. Because अगर ये नहीं है and this is something else on opening, that means you worked on some other quadratic. That means you were terribly wrong right from the start of the sum. So without any cross checking, man, you need not actually open that thing. Just remove that and replace your old quadratic over here. I need to bring in one more. You should enjoy that. क्योंकि उसमें धोखा है. क्या आप धोखा खाओगे? देखते हैं अभी ही. थोड़ी देर में नहीं. Right now. Let's see आपको धोखा हो रहा है कि नहीं हो रहा है. You should be able to see the real picture behind the sum, the real sum hidden in that given sum. It comes in this way: x square, x raised to 6 plus 2x cube. Sir जी, we got it. हमने भी 10 साल स्कूल किया है. Sir, we can smell very easily. It's t square plus 2t minus 3. Okay, fine. If that's the case, then let's hit it. If you heard t square plus 2t minus 3, on that grounds the x cube needs to be put as t. Immediately सास बाद में लेंगे, the derivative dot dx becomes dt. Once again I would like to press it very hard. When your sum goes t, it has to be integrated with respect to t. You need dt. So after putting t, the very immediate thing is कौन बनेगा dt. The derivative dot dx बनेगा dt. Now थोड़ा आपको बुरा लग रहा है, एक्स स्क्वायर डी एक्स दे दिया, 3 देता तो क्या बिगड़ जाता, नहीं दिया, आप डाल दो 3 1/3. चेक. नाउ व्हेन आई गो बैक इन द सम, इट्स 1/3 इंटीग्रेट 1 अपॉन रूट ऑफ वॉट एवर यू सॉ अर्लियर, टी स्क्वायर प्लस 2t minus 3, and the rest has become your dt. Now this is a perfect quadratic का setup. So let's blast. Half into coefficient of t the whole square. Sir, it's very easy for you to camouflage from x to x. मन की भावना, आप t में लिख रहे हो और x में गा रहे हो, अजीब लग रहा है. It goes natural, it goes automatic. You are writing in t, so you are singing in t. So half into coefficient of t the whole square मैंने ready रखा है. That's the term what we need to add over there to make it a full square, so that gives a sound of t square, and the balance will give a sound of a square, and accordingly we are going to punch in 1 upon 3 integrate 1 upon root of t square plus 2t, and then I need to add 1 minus 3 के बाद minus 1 the counter, that goes t plus 1 the whole square. I hope this is very clear. The balance goes minus 4, which I punch it as minus 2 the whole square. Please check. Now of course that's with respect to t. Now the punch t में चल रहा था, constantly 3-4 steps you are writing t, so punch in terms of t. It's 1 upon root of, it's 1 upon root of, it's 1 upon, नहीं sound problem नहीं है, मैंने गाया इतनी बार. 1 upon root of t square minus a square, so it goes log of t plus root of t square minus a square plus c. Please check. So that goes when we put in our sum ka variables in that, t में हमारा t plus 1, no, that's my t plus 1. It's t plus 1 plus root of t plus 1 the whole square minus 2 the whole square plus c, and I will not forget मैं बार 1/3 देख रहा है, it's 1/3. प्रथा के हिसाब से we need to remove this, check that. In the next step, bring in your original quadratic t square, बिना शक के it has to be that, and then please after solving 4 mark ka such a beautiful sum with your x-ray eyes, with your smelling, you easily smell the real sum behind it, you happen to solve it so nicely, correctly, you reach to the last step, you finished off pratha ka rule also, purana quadratic la ke rakh diya, how can you forget in such a sum, the last step resubstitute. So you need to put your t back as x cube everywhere, no over here. So probably with this I think so third segment was done in a very nice way. Technically I would say working wise there was no innovativeness in this. Second segment 1 upon quadratic and 1 upon root quadratic solving goes full same till the last step. Only in the last step you need to punch a different formula. If it's 1 upon quadratic, it goes 1 upon 2a log blah blah blah. If it is 1 upon root of quadratic, it goes log x plus root of x square plus a square or x plus root of x square minus a square as per your setup of the sum. So now give me a moment and we get into the fourth segment. Before I get into the next fourth segment, which reads linear upon root of quadratic, if you are reading it correctly, we'll talk on that after a few moments. I need to first flesh up 2 formulas. Not of that, but no, something in general what we have been using in integration. If you have got integrate f dash x upon fx, I hope you understand the language. No, नीचे function और ऊपर उसका perfect derivative, and that happens to go directly log fx plus c. And the next one was almost a similar kind of thing. If you have got f dash x upon root of fx, then that becomes 2 root fx plus c. Can we punch it before we get into the next segment? No, the formulas. First page of LMR sheet does happen to give you nice blocks wherein we have put in this formulas. If you are integrating f dash x upon fx, नहीं हम इतना लंबा क्यों गाए? f dash x upon fx log fx plus c, f dash x upon root fx 2 root fx plus c. Rhyme. Sounds need to be created, only then you can retain the formula for a much longer time than the normal. A sound, f dash x upon fx log fx plus c, f dash x upon root fx 2 root fx plus c, f dash x upon fx log fx plus c, f dash x upon root fx 2 root fx plus c. तो बोलेगा सर धुन तो लग रहा है, लिरिक्स भी अच्छे हैं, ऑफ कोर्स फॉर्मूला में है, जनरल पब्लिक के लिए नहीं, सिर्फ आपके लिए और मेरे लिए है, आपके लिए खास है. f dash x upon fx log fx plus c, f dash x upon root fx 2 root fx plus c. फिलहाल concentrate on that. If I can fit in f dash x upon 2 root fx, straight answer goes 2 root fx plus c. Now coming back to my next segment. Next segment का बात I can do only if I bring in some sum over here. Okay, how to deal with a question which looks like linear upon root quadratic. Now this is something which you need to carry in your kitty when you are going into the exam. जैसे I was talking about application of derivatives, bare minimum thing, 1 upon quadratic, 1 upon root quadratic, chalo bhago. Then I have got no linear upon root quadratic. So you should just know the first step, and then practice ऐसा होना चाहिए कि the rest automatically follows in a very natural way. It's something like I always keep saying to my students, slide में बैठा हाथ छोड़ दिया गर 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 पहुँच गया नीचे. Something like that, the solution needs to go in that way. But that happens by practice, yes. LMR session just helps you to recap the different things in a very short duration of time. Practice, it's very important, and I hope by the time you are watching LMR, you must have really practiced well all the sums of your maths and stats both. Coming back, let us bring in one sum over here. 2x plus 5 upon root of x square plus 4x minus 5. तो बोलेगा सर जी आपका तो ये क्वाड्रेटिक फेवरेट है, एग्जाम्पल के लिए फेवरेट है, यस. बट नाउ कमिंग बैक, आई जस्ट हैपन टू से वन थिंग. इसका डेरिवेटिव 2x plus 4, the inside quadratic का डेरिवेटिव 2x plus 4, try to get that thing in the numerator. The sum will take its own course. चल वजह, why we need to get that thing in the numerator, आपको धीरे धीरे the वजह will unfold. The reason for bringing the 2x plus 4 in the numerator, why we are doing that, it will slowly unfold and let it unfold automatically. If I press something over here, वो हवे में बात हो जाएगा. 2x plus 4 ऊपर लाने के लिए I think so we don't have to take much efforts. Check that. 5 को break up करके 4 plus 1 लिखते. Now I would suggest break your sum over here. So that goes integrate 2x plus 4 upon root of x square plus 4x minus 5 dx. So dx कहाँ से आ गया? I am breaking into two sums. मैं डिनोमिनेटर डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करने के साथ साथ दो सम भी अलग कर रहा है. प्लस इंटीग्रेट 1 अपॉन रूट ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस 4. नाउ यू शुड बी रियली हैप्पी. सर जी सेकेंड सम तो अभी कच्चा खा जाएंगे, वो हाफ इंटू कोएफिशिएंट वो सब करके फट से ये निपट जाएगा. चेक द फर्स्ट वन. आपने मिस किया कुछ देखना. यू शुड हैव स्मेल्ड इन दैट व्हाट यू ट्राई टू ब्रिंग. आपने डेरिवेटिव ऊपर क्यों लाया? नाउ इट रिंग्स परफेक्टली एफ डैश एक्स अपॉन रूट एफ एक्स. दैट वाज द रीजन व्हाई यू आर ट्राइंग टू गेट वो नीचे का क्वाड्रेटिक का डेरिवेटिव ऊपर, सो दैट व्हेन यू स्प्लिट that part is going to shape up as f dash x upon root fx. Next, within next line you punch your answer 2 root fx. Mane 2 root of fx is the inside quadratic. Can I punch it? F dash x upon root fx. That's 2 root fx plus c. Directly 2 root x square. Mane this is the only one line solution. Now that's a problem, because that's going to take, even if it's quick, it's going to take 4 to 5 steps minimum to finish off that solution. So that gets solved in the very next step, and that will start in the next step. So completely uneven length का solution से, both are very simple but uneven length. So in that case we happen to solve it separately and get the answer over here. So थोड़ा सा decoration you'll have to do. Let the I be I1 plus I2, and जब ये लिखता हूँ तो मुझे वो derivatives का dy by dx is du by dx plus dv by dx याद आ जाता है, wherein we happen to pick up our u separately, find du by dx, v separately, solve for dv by dx, and then go back to dy by dx to stick the answers, to add the two answers. Similarly over here, solve your I1, restore that, solve your I2, restore that, and bring it over here to finish off your I ka answer. Check that. Can I punch in one more time? And then we see the full solution also quick and fast. ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं लगेगा, because the sum has to be seen in full, माने half hearted नहीं होना चाहिए. I requested what? No, your sum had this kind of thing, plus 5. I am sorry, थोड़ा सा, yes. Now I just requested इसका, the inside quadratic का derivative 2x plus 4. Can I repeat? The derivative of inside. इतना चीज़ you will have to carry in your kitty. क्या? The moment I see in the examination paper में a sum reading linear upon root of quadratic, I just need to get वो quadratic का derivative ऊपर somehow. कैसे ना कैसे करके लाना है. So this was pretty simple. 2x plus 4 लाने के लिए ज़्यादा मेहनत नहीं करना पड़ा. You just need to break your 5 as 4 plus 1 and now break your sum into two parts, into two sums. So it goes integrate 2x plus 4 upon root of x square plus 4x minus 5. इधर ही आपको वो स्मेल आना चाहिए, फ्रेग्रेंस, सॉरी स्मेल नहीं. It's f dash x upon, it's आया नहीं है. You cannot say कि ये automatically आया. You designed it in that way. आपने लाया है एक साजिश, एक plan. It's f dash x upon root fx. Oh gosh, that's on the kill. It's 2 root fx plus c, sum over. Plus the second sum goes, integrate 1 upon root of x square plus 4x minus 5 dx. And then I think the reason is very well justified. That gets over in the next step. That starts in the next step. Completely uneven length ka solutions. So do not solve it simultaneously. Unnecessarily you will be copying this answer for 4 to 5 times. That's really irritating in the solution. So let's call the answer, the final answer I. The I is equal to I1 plus I2, and then you need to go for I1. The next paragraph, that was your first paragraph. The second paragraph, bring in your I1, copy your I1, that's 2x plus 4 upon root of x square plus 4x plus minus 5 dx. Now that's a well designed, आपकी साजिश, आपका plan, आपने लाया. It's f dash x upon root fx. It's 2 root fx plus c. Check please. Can I punch in once again? And I would say c के बदले c1 because it's I1. तो उसके constant को हम लोग नाम देंगे c1 because I'll be having one more constant in I2, c2, and they will merge in the final answer to become the big C. I hope the picture is very clear. But coming back over here, let's punch it hard. It's f dash x upon root fx. That goes 2 root fx plus c1. Not a bad idea using बाजू में लिखना. No, it's you need to write. The reader may get confused कि ऐसा कैसे हो गया if he is not well aware of that formula. So no, punch. सब जगह punch करने दो. मतलब prime areas में you need to punch some prime formulas. So using integrate f dash, no, जब punch कर रहे हो formula when you are writing it, please write integrate dx. No, don't put it the way you are singing it. So you go integrate f dash x upon root of, no, it's clear over here. Integrate f dash x upon root fx dot dx. It's 2 root fx plus c. So he gets no set low. वो use करके ये आया था. So now that answer is restored. For space I just cleared it, but you need to understand I1 was over. Now coming back to I2, it's going to be integrate 1 upon root of x square plus 4x minus 5. Now you are very much comfortable with at least this quadratic. Maybe शायद आपका भी ये favorite हो गया. You are going to say plus 4 minus 5. Sir, what was that? You cannot ask me that question, at least in this session. It's half into coefficient of x the whole square. So half into 4 the whole square, 4. So we add 4, we subtract 4. Now that's going to become x plus 2 the whole square. Now that gives me a very rich sound of x square. Minus 9, which I make it 3 the whole square. I punch in 1 upon x square minus a square. Oops. Saji, oops. Huh? It's 1 upon root of x square minus a square. That's going to be log. See, what you punch, वो हिसाब से formula आएगा on the final day. If you are going to punch 1 upon x square minus a square, the formulas are balanced in you. It's going to produce 1 upon 2a log x minus a upon x plus a. You are going to go terribly wrong. No, that will be a terrible mistake after solving such a beautiful sum, after identifying and solving it in a right way, and then just missing in punching the root and coming out with the wrong formula. Catastrophic. रहने दे, बहुत हाई इंग्लिश हो गया, भारी नुकसान, भूचाल, something like that. 1 upon root of x square minus a square, that goes log x plus root of x square minus a square plus c, and that goes in my sum. My sum, the x was x plus 2, if you can see that correctly, plus under root of x square minus a square, so that goes x plus 2 the whole square minus 3 the whole square plus c2, it was for I2. And then pratha is to be followed all the time. So then we remove that and we bring in our original quadratic x square plus 4x minus 5, and now first paragraph you constructed, आपने अपनी साजिश रची, you designed a plan in that. Second paragraph you started executing your I1, one line solution. Third paragraph you went for your I2, you are so comfortable with that. Fourth paragraph, bring in your answers over here, stick it. stick it, it's 2 root, I think so if I am not wrong, 2 root x square plus 4x minus 5 plus log of x plus 2 plus root of x square plus 4x minus, सर ये आपका c1 c2 कहाँ गया, plus c, where my c is equal to c1 plus c2, I'll mention that in the end. So I think your fourth segment linear upon, but just let me know, I just need to show you one sum का few steps start का, इसमें भी एक धोखा है. And in board exams up till now, that sum has projected multiple number of times. No, papers at times no turn out to be at particular places in particular sums, they need to be challenging. तो लगना चाहिए ना कि बोर्ड एग्जाम का पेपर इट कैन नॉट बी वेरी सबलाइन. सो मैं जो अभी सम प्रोजेक्ट करने जा रहा हूँ, इट बिलोंग्स टू दैट कैटेगरी 4, बट इट डजंट नो कम टू यू इन दैट वे. आपको देखना होगा, ओ ये तो ये है. So right now what sum I gave you, 2x plus 5 upon under root of x square plus 4x plus minus 5, something like that. It screamed loud, I am linear upon root quadratic. But the coming sum, it's a board sum, x plus 1 upon x plus 3. By no means, if at all a student has not seen a sum like this, even in his rarest of dreams, नो एक अजीब सपना भी नहीं आएगा उसको कि दिस इज लीनियर अपॉन रूट ऑफ क्वाड्रेटिक. सो चेक दिस मोमेंट राइट नाउ. व्हेन यू सी दिस सम, इट्स बेसिकली योर सेगमेंट 4, इट्स लीनियर अपॉन रूट क्वाड्रेटिक. सर जी उल्लू बनाना बंद करो, कहाँ से दिख रहा है, चेक दिस. I am just going to show you first few steps, because once it lands into that, you know how to solve the sum. No, get the derivative ऊपर, क्या याद रखेगा, sum को मार गोली. What you are going to remember the moment you see linear upon root quadratic, सर एक ही लाइन, वो quadratic का derivative ऊपर fit करने का, and then it just keeps moving. Chop it to integrations I1 I2, I1 हमारी साजिश थी f dash x upon root, because we got the derivative ऊपर, so it's f dash x upon root fx, a straight kill to root fx. सेकेंड वाला तो सर अपना हाथ तो वो सेगमेंट 2 और सेगमेंट 3 पे ब्यूटीफुली बैठा है. So we go gar 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 in that. We just need to know, take care of the grammar involved in that. We need to come back with the 2 answers, stick it in your eye and call the final constant C. I hope you got that thing. Coming to this sum, कहाँ छुपा है इसके अंदर ये चीज़, देखते हैं. If you can allow me, can I multiply the numerator? It's not rationalized what I am showing you right now. Can I multiply the numerator and the denominator both by x plus 1? Check it right now. Yes sir. आपका न्यूमरेटर हो गया x plus 1 the whole square, it's free of the root, it's x plus 1, and डिनोमिनेटर में आपका रूट में फंस गया x plus 3 into x plus 1. There is a smile on so many viewers का faces. He got the thing. It's linear upon root of quadratic. If you open the bracket, you are going to surely see x square plus 4x plus 3, check. And my one simple suggestion, when you are opening the bracket, just take extreme care और अपने अपने भगवान का नाम लेने का, because if that goes wrong, you are in soup. माने बाहर आके you just feel like no chopping yourself. साला पागल, मेरे को पूरा सम आ रहा था and I just played थोड़ा सा bracket opening में I just went wrong and I produced a very nice solution, a perfect solution, which rarely out of 100 students maybe 2 students may pop up with this kind of solution. But my full solution is wrong because my quadratic forming of Nietzsche by opening the bracket went wrong. Cannot afford that mistake at all. खून के आंसू रोएगा examiner or moderator जब आपका वो गलती देखेगा. He would really like to hug you because he is going to cut all your marks. Because for that treatment he is not going to give you any marks. मानने this doesn't carry any marks. Your marks are carried by I1 I2, वो सब जगह marks है. Distribution of marks. So once again I think so the only thing what you need to do is 2x plus 4. This is something what a student has to remember. The moment I see the sum linear upon root quadratic, वो झाड़िया JK Shah classes में क्या बोला था? Of course, the full Maharashtra is watching right now will remember me that way. क्या बोला था उसने? वो नीचे का quadratic का derivative ऊपर fit करने का. So this you need to fit it over here. So now you teach us how to fit this over there. Easy है. पहले 2x का सोच. So 2 सर बापू का राज है. Please 1 by 2, check. 2 common, cut back to x plus 1. Then you need plus 4, okay. Plus 4 minus 2, it is still plus 2. हो गया. Would you like to see that one more time? And then chop, and then you know what to do. So please, and I have solved this sum in the LMR sheet, so you can, you can actually have your good hand on that. ये आपका segment पूरा pitch perfect हो जाएगा. So the combination of my talking over here in the LMR session and your LMR sheets, it's a real good combination. I have tried hard to make it that way. Let's see how many of you can capitalize on that. Now we had x plus 1 over here. First of all, take a photo of that. ये sum था आपका. How did you figure out कि ये आपका ये लीनियर अपॉन रूट ऑफ क्वाड्रेटिक? रास खुल गया. मल्टीप्लाई ऊपर नीचे बाय x प्लस 1, ऊपर x प्लस 1 द होल स्क्वायर, इट्स आउट ऑफ द रूट x प्लस 1, लीनियर हो गया. नीचे इन द रूट, रूट फंस गया ना नीचे, नीचे के लोग रूट में फंस गए. रूट x plus 3 x plus 1, oh gosh, that's quadratic. So now it sounds completely linear upon root quadratic. Now the trick in that, only one line sir. Trick क्या? एक ही लाइन. नीचे का डेरिवेटिव 2x plus 4 कैसे भी करके ऊपर बिठाना है. It's a challenge for us right now. ऊपर x plus 1 था. It's not as easy as like the first sum. So let's go 2x plus 2. पहले 2x का सोचते हैं ना. बार एक half counter. Now how to bring in plus 4 over here? Plus 4 minus 2. It is still plus 2. Plus 4 minus 2, and it is still plus 2, and we chop it and we proceed exactly the same way the way we have done it solved in LMR. Do happen to check it over there. Do solve it and have a good hand of yours in this. I hope 4 segments done very comfortably. Give me a moment to get into the next one. Now the next segment, product rule. It's actually called as integration by parts. No, integrating u into v dot dx. Student point of view से they always say it's a product rule, लेकिन काश ये derivatives जितना simple होता. The rule, once the rule is there in you, I think so everybody should be very comfortable solving the sums. And as far as the history of the board exam happens to go, whenever they happen to ask you a sum on that, it seems to be quite basic sum. So you just need to be very good with your rule. So the rule goes in this way. Now integrate uv dx. It's u into v. It goes in this way. First function integrate second function dx minus big integrate derivative. मैंने big integrate बोला. It doesn't mean कि it has to be integrated in some different way. It's my style of saying that. Big integrate derivative of first function integrate second function dx the whole dx. So what I can see is in the first go we are integrating all the time the second function, but we need to sing it 2-3 times to go smooth in that. That's the LMR is meant for. First function integrate second function dx minus big integrate derivative of first function integrate second function dx the whole dx. And that is why it is eminently important that your second function should be that function which is easy to integrate or which is integrable. By chance if you put a function in the second function that which is not integrable, I think so you get hooked at this very point. No point singing the rule also full. मैं हिंदी में बोलूँ ये, अगर आपका second function non integrable है as per your syllabus, integrable are all functions, but if your function by your syllabus, by your capacity, by your strength of integrating, you put in a function in the second one that which is not integrable, I think so you will get hooked यहाँ पे ही. आगे बोल के या लिख के कोई फायदा ही नहीं, because you know it कि next step it's not going to realize. So you need to decide out of these 2 functions very smartly who goes the second function, who goes the first function. उसकी सुविधा भी दिया है. You need to follow Liet, no, or you need to call Liet. इसे कॉल करके आपको बुलाना होगा for him to decide कि who will be the first and who will be the second. No, L stands for logarithmic function, I for inverse, algebraic function, trigonometric function. Of course, it's not there in your syllabus. The I and T are not there in your syllabus. Up till chapter 5. फिर area under the curve में I don't, they needed badly that one thing, so they brought in that. E is the exponential. The e raised to x, a raised to x, they all are called as exponential functions. So coming in, you need to bring in your Liet to decide ke who is the first function and who is the second function, but I feel we need to punch and then I solve two sums for you so that you become more comfortable in this. Pehle the rule. Let's say Liet ne decide kiya the u is the first function and v is the second function. In some will know actually understand ke kya hai ye. First function integrate second function dx minus big integrate derivative of first function integrate second function dx the whole dx. I hope you understood. या आपने रिहर्स कर लिया. अब भी गुनगुना ले before I punch in my two sums in that. Let's capitalize ना. दो सम भी मेरे काम का तो है ना. When he is saying के this basic sums happen to be coming up in the board exams, let me grab the two sums what he is going to show. Grab करने के लिए ये rule आपके अंदर बचना चाहिए. First function integrate second function dx minus big integrate derivative of first function integrate second function dx the whole dx. Now let's bring in a sum. Let's bring in one sum in this. Two sums. पहले x cube log x. Now let us say कि you didn't call Liet. आप बहुत excited थे because you were very comfortable with the rule, so you started. First function integrate second function. Just check who went into integration. Log x. Saji, that's so wonderful. That will become 1 upon x. Na re. Log x का derivative is 1 upon x. In fact, 1 upon x का integration is log x. Log x का integration not 1 upon x. In fact, log x का integration का formula दिया भी नहीं है. It is a sum under this heading. So, log x not integrable. So, then how not integrable बोलेगा तो in terms of formula. In terms of sum, yes, I can integrate that. We are not talking of that right now. But आपने by mistake Liet को नहीं कॉल करके खुद का grave खोदा, कब्र खोद दिया, because you got hooked at the very first point singing only first term of your formula. Liet बोला था, Liet बोला log should be the first and algebra should be the second. As per the order, log needs to be going as the first function and algebra should go as the second function. So I think we need to change it. We need to change the sequence log x, x cube, dx. Done. Now let's start. First function integrate second function dx minus big integrate derivative of first function integrate second function dx the whole dx. I hope मैं जैसे गाते गया वैसे लिखते गया. Now that goes x raised to 4 upon 4. You are shocked. Oh gosh. That was the first formula we had spoken about when our LMR on this topic started. X raised to n goes x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. So, x cube goes x raised to 4 upon 4. Done. Derivative of log x goes 1 upon x. Done, sir. X cube का integration goes x raised to 4 upon 4. Sir, आपने एक dx भी रब कर दिया. When you finish off that inside integration, तो उसका with respect to x dx तो जाएगा. You are just left with one integration, so 1 dx. Now when you go in the next line, can we just arrange this thing? Can we rearrange it as x raised to 4 upon 4 log x? No, nobody writes log x x. People happen to rearrange that thing as x log x. So that's what I did over here. एक x आपका cut हो गया, but still the integration is yet to be done. So in the last step, x raised to 4 upon 4 log x as it is, and minus के बाद let's integrate. Constant खड़ा रहेगा my derivatives के time का language. Constant stays as it is if it is standing by the side of integration. X cube का integration will go x raised to 4 upon 4. I already have 1 upon 4. With that, my upon 4 gels and becomes 16. You got confused. Okay, let's talk about it. Constant खड़ा है. X cube का integration will go x raised to 4 upon 4. We have already 1 4. That 4 and 4 will gel and become 16. Gel and become 16 plus c. I recommend strongly don't try to do anything apart from this. Sir, x raised to 4 common ले लूँ, LCM 16 ले लूँ. They may have decorated the answer in the state board textbook to give a look like that. You need not do that. You get your full marks up till here. So I think that was pretty cool. Now, can I take a chance of producing one more sum over here? And let us say कि if at all आप थोड़ा सा अटक गए, just rewind and play if you are really very strict in watching this particular sum. So let's not waste time. Let's see the next sum. It goes x square e raised to 3x. इट्स डबल लिएट, डबल लिएट नहीं बोलूँगा, इट्स डबल इंटीग्रेशन बाय पार्ट्स, माने 2 इटरेशंस आएगा. लेट्स सी, आएगा तब देख लेंगे. बट पहले तो मैं विदाउट फेल आफ्टर लुकिंग एट द फर्स्ट सम आई एम ऑलवेज गोइंग टू कॉल अप लिएट. नो लिएट आया, एल्जिब्रा फर्स्ट, एक्सपोनेंशियल बाद में. थैंक्स. Question में already arranged है. The first function needs to go algebra and the last function needs to go the exponential as per the Liet. So let's start. The rule goes in this way. First function integrate second function dx minus big integrate derivative of first function integrate second function dx the whole dx. Check this please. Now let's start realizing. It's going to be x square e raised to 3x upon 3. Viewers are shocked. हैं upon 3 किस बात का आया? चलो, let me punch that thing once again. If your x is changed to some other linear form of x, even 3x का जाति क्या है? Linear. See, x square जाति quadratic, x cube जाति cubic, x जाति linear. X and 3x both are linear jati, so you can apply the same formula. E raised to x ka integration was e raised to x, so e raised to 3x ka integration also is e raised to 3x. So that is not our point of worry. आपने upon 3 क्यों किया? Now the integration में आपका rule was going in that way. If your x changes to some other linear form of x, apply the same formula what you would have done in place of x. And then having done that, in the end answer, divide the answer by the coefficient of x, divide by 3. Can I repeat that? If your x, I got a chance to now display that thing, so I would like to press it hard. Display what thing? This. If your x changes to some other linear form of x, 3x, apply the same formula what you would have done in e raised to x. E raised to x ka integration e raised to x, so e raised to 3x ka e raised to 3x. Having done that, divide the answer by the coefficient of x, 3. Got it. Now, minus, integrate, x square का 2x हो गया, e raised to 3x का integration e raised to 3x upon 3. You are not going to ask me अब ये 3 कहाँ से आया? Coefficient of x. Got it. Now, I can see once again a product over here. So, once again we need to go my product rule, integration by parts. So what I would suggest is, now when you are going to go once again product tool over here, 2 by 3 को उन झमेलों में क्यों फंसा रहे हो? Just keep your 2 by 3 outside. So put a step wherein you push your 2 by 3 outside, and then in the next step you start the second iteration, second go. So x square e raised to 3x upon 3. The game starts once again. Minus 2 by 3 and the dabba, the box. Let's bajao. First function integrate second function dx minus big integrate derivative of first function integrate second function dx the whole dx. Would you mind me going one more time? Not at all sir जी, अच्छा जा रहा है ये तो. Okay, over here सबका ध्यान इधर. First function second function. First function integrate second function dx minus big integrate derivative of first function integrate second function dx the whole dx. Sir जी great, thanks. Now what? डब्बा क्लोज करते हैं. सर आप नो वेर यू आर राइटिंग द कॉन्स्टेंट्स. ओके, आपने पूछा करके मैंने बोल रहा हूँ. देन विल कम बैक. वी हैव टू जस्ट फॉलो जो यहाँ लिखा है वो. योर सी का फॉर्मिंग स्टार्टेड राइट फ्रॉम द थर्ड लाइन से. मैंने आफ्टर पुटिंग डाउन द रूल, वंस यू स्टार्टेड इंटीग्रेटिंग हियर एंड देयर, आपका सी का फॉर्मेशन चालू हो गया था. सो प्रथा ऐसा है कि डू नॉट शो अप मानने. हर एक सी का C1, C2, C3, हर एक इंटीग्रेशन का C1, C2, C3, दैट्स गोइंग टू पुट अप अ वेरी अगली पिक्चर. सो एक सुविधा राइट फ्रॉम एजेस, फ्रॉम सो मेनी सिलेबसेस दे हैव केप्ट दैट थिंग कि ऑल द कॉन्स्टेंट्स वी अंडरस्टूड वर फॉर्मिंग and they ultimately got merged into one big constant C. Sorry. So end में एक plus C लिखेंगे. When the story ends, the last part of the sum was integrated, तब हम एक plus C लिख देंगे. But coming back now, in the next line when I go into the box, it's going to be e raised to x का e raised to 3x का integration goes e raised to 3x upon 3. Big integrate, derivative of x gone 1. e raised to 3x का इंटीग्रेशन इट्स गोइंग टू गो e raised to 3x upon 3 और एक बार का इंटीग्रेशन रह गया है. So still do not be hasty in opening the bracket, still it is not done. The last part yet is pending to be integrated. So I came in once again writing all of them in the bracket. Now the last, e raised to 3x का integration will be e raised to 3x upon 3 and already एक 3 खड्डा है, 3 and 3 will gel and become 9. Check once again. We were here. When we came down over here in the next step, 3 खड्डा है, constant खड्डा रहेगा, e raised to 3x का integration e raised to 3x upon 3 and we already have 1 upon 3, 3 and 3 will gel and become 9 and plus c. Keep your c outside the bracket because bracket खुलने वाला है. If you put your c inside the bracket, unnecessarily 2 by 3 will stick to c also. I would like to see my c, the virgin c, untouched by anybody. So now last step, x square e raised to 3x upon 3. I hope you are very comfortable. Let's open the bracket. No mistake in opening the bracket. Minus 2x e raised to 3x upon 9. Check please. Now that plus 2 e raised to 3x upon 27. You got it, plus c. And then my suggestion, if max थोड़ा सा आपको ऐसा फील होता है नहीं यार इतना सिंपल था, I didn't do it. So just take e raised to 3x common, nothing more. In fact, if you keep that answer that way, you still are not going to lose any mark for that. I hope you understand e raised to 3x common लेके भी रखा तो भी it seems to be the same thing. So as such was not demanded the last step, but if at all you have that thing, इतना सब में था common लेके रखना चाहिए था तो रख दो. So now I think so beautifully we have finished off the fifth segment also, finished off as per the LMR session. It has got quite few sums in that. Deception भी है, धोखा भी है, check. But these two sums should give you a good hand on this rule. And once you have good hand on that, बाकी sums खाली एक दो line भी देखा, बाकी समझ में आता है. We know how to follow that thing. So coming into the next one, give me a moment to clean up the screen and we come into the sixth segment now. आप बोल रहे होगे, Jadia, how dare you put one more segment in that? I say it's still on. एक partial fraction था. I would not go deep into that because any sum talking will take a hell lot of time. So I would show up one sum on partial fraction कि basically partial fraction होता क्या है, and that should be good enough for you to check out one more sum in your LMR sheets. But coming to your sixth segment, it talks about a state formula, integrate e raised to x fx plus f dash x dot dx. It goes e raised to x fx plus c. Oh, I have a cluster of 3 now talking about fx and f dash x. पहले तो feel it माने, you must have surely done an exercise on that. It says if your sum is placed in that way, it's e raised to x, in the bracket you have got fx plus f dash x. The straight answer to that goes e raised to x fx plus c. I said after that I have a cluster of 3 formulas of fx and f dash x. थोड़ी देर पहले we had rung कुछ वो lyrics अच्छे है, lyrics अच्छे नहीं थे, धुन अच्छी है, lyrics तो maths के हैं, only for you and me. The 3 go in this way, f dash x upon fx log fx plus c. F dash x upon root fx 2 root fx plus c. We saw sums in that, linear upon root quadratic. And then the last in this one, if your sum sets in as or fits in or shapes up as e raised to x fx plus f dash x dot dx, the answer goes e raised to x fx plus c. Can I punch in one more time? F dash x upon fx log fx plus c. F dash x upon root fx 2 root fx plus c. E raised to x fx plus f dash x dot dx, the answer goes e raised to x fx plus c. Can we have a sum or two on that? Let us say it's e raised to x log x plus 1 upon x dx. No, I don't think so anybody over here will be bothering about identifying the type of the sum. It starts with e raised to x and comma the box. It gives you a kind of feeling, oh, it has to be e raised to x fx plus f dash x. So let's start the process. मैंने x बांट दिया, सर जी ऐसा कैसा बांटता? No, I distributed my x. So वहाँ जाके x कट हो गया, यहाँ वो लैंड हो गया. No, let me write it one more time. चल, I had x over here. I already knew it. I need to fit in fx plus f dash x. So I need to distribute my x to both of them. I think the sum is ready set. माने हमें कुछ करने की ज़रूरत ही नहीं है. it screams loud, the sum is, I do happen to put that as a step in my solution, the sum is, and in fact in my solution also, no, you may find the word over here, the sum is integrate e raised to x fx plus f dash x. Should I need, is there a need for me to knock this thing? I don't think so. Log x ka derivative 1 upon f, if that's your fx, that's your f dash x. So sum is nicely placed right now. Integrate e raised to x fx plus f dash x dot dx, whose answer directly is e raised to x fx plus c. You need to just track your fx. Your fx is log x, so it's e raised to x log x plus c. Please check that. Can I help you with one more? No, sometimes भगवान का मेहर हम पे ज़्यादा होता है, बिना कुछ किए एक सम तोहफे में आ जाता है. अरे वाह, अक्सर भगवान का मेहर हम पे ज़्यादा होता है, एक इजी सम हमारे हाथ आ जाता है. Straight forward, without we doing anything, the sum is screaming something, as in this sum 1 upon x minus 1 upon x square dx. First of all, identification, sir जी दिख ही रहा है, but only thing it had to be e raised to x fx plus f dash x. So put your plus over here और ये minus यहाँ पे, and luckily आपने ऐसा किया, because 1 upon x का derivative, if your derivative is in the right place at this moment, 1 upon x का derivative goes minus 1 upon x square. Check please. So आपने rightly बीच में plus डाला smartly. You did not have to be too smart for that. Sir, I want to fit in e raised to x fx plus f dash x, so I need to have that plus in between. So plus रखा, minus बाजू में दे दिया, and rightly minus बाजू में बैठा because that's fx, and then minus 1 upon x square becomes your f dash x. So I am going to sing the sum is integrate e raised to x fx plus f dash x dot dx, and therefore the answer goes directly as per the rule, it goes e raised to x fx plus c, and finally I just need to track my fx, it's 1 upon x, so e raised to x into 1 upon x plus c. Check. Can I show one beautiful sum in this? Thodi mehnat. No, the two sums were too straightforward. No, directly without you taking so much efforts, the bracket did happen to set into fx plus f dash x. So it was an easy go. But at times in this exercise, and this what I am projecting right now again is a board may frequently asked question nahi, but happen to be asked more than one time in the board. E raised to x x upon x plus 1 the whole square. I hope चल थोड़ा हमें इसमें मेहनत करना होगा. No, first of all I got it कि the sum has to go somewhere down the line e raised to x in the bracket fx plus f dash x. Only then I will be able to hit the answer e raised to x fx plus c. But right now the journey seems to be too far away. No, यहाँ एक term है, and I need to construct over here a box which contains fx plus f dash x. My trick in that is जो इधर है वो इधर लाने का, जो नीचे है वो ऊपर लाने का. So I go plus 1 minus 1. Check. Can I repeat that thing? जो नीचे है वो ऊपर लाना है, and the thing is over. You just need to chop and things will settle down. E raised to x, first of all दो टुकड़े हो जाएंगे, तो at least you are close to what you wanted to see. E raised to x x plus 1 upon x plus 1 the whole square minus 1 upon x plus 1 the whole square. Done sir जी, that seems to be perfect. एक x plus 1 आपका कट हो गया, check. बीच में प्लस आ गया, check. Now that for me is 1 upon x, chain rule. No, 1 upon x का minus 1 upon x square. So 1 upon x plus 1 का minus 1 upon x plus 1 the whole square into the derivative of what, जिसको आपने x लिया था. Just ignore, x plus 1 का derivative 1 है. Can I come in once again? So nicely set. बस एक लाइन आपको, and इसके दो चार सम्स ऐसे हैं. तो मैंने अभी x upon x plus 1 the whole square दिया. It can be x plus 2 upon x plus 3 the whole square, x plus 3 upon x plus 4 the whole square. Adopt the same thing. जो नीचे वो ऊपर ला तोड़, and you will see a beautiful fx plus f dash x setting in आराम से in that. Only thing your derivatives has to be in the right place. As in ये आने के बाद भी if you cannot understand that that's your fx, that's your f dash x, you need to blame yourself. No, that's 1 upon x. 1 upon x का minus 1 upon x square. So 1 upon x plus 1 has to go derivative. The derivative of 1 upon x plus 1 has to go minus 1 upon x plus 1 the whole square into the derivative of what, जिसको आपने x समझाता है, x plus 1. Ignore x plus 1 का derivative x 1. Sorry. So finally I can say the sum is integrate e raised to x. No, can I just go once again? जब इतना देखा तो थोड़ा और सही. My sum was x upon x plus 1 the whole square. I just said play one small trick. Whatever you have over here, play one small thing. Get this in the numerator. जो नीचे है वो ऊपर ला, तो तू बोला ठीक है, +1 -1 and then chop it. So let's chop it. Chopping पे एक good feeling क्या आता है? हाँ, अभी दो terms बनने वाला है. So e raised to x in the bracket I have got x plus 1 upon x plus 1 the whole square. Done, sir ji. -1 upon x plus 1 the whole square. Okay. Now first term में you get your 1x plus 1 cut over there. Done. And then next what? We fit in plus because we are crazy to get that thing at this point. Now ask yourself, sir हम तो पूछते ही नहीं है, बैठ गया sir fx f dash x. No, no, no. Always be honest to your solution. Need to verify. The derivative of 1 upon x would have been -1 upon x square. So the derivative of 1 upon x plus 1 would go -1 upon x plus 1 the whole square into the derivative of blah blah blah. Chhod. बैठ गया. So then we say the sum is integrate fx plus f dash x dot dx. I hope you understand that. And the answer to that easily straight answer e raised to x fx plus c. So in my sum my fx was that. So it goes e raised to x 1 upon x plus 1 plus c. With this our sixth segment, I hope you must have enjoyed this sum. And now we just need to check in one sum on partial fraction कि है क्या वो. The wonderful part of partial fraction was what? Immediately once you get the feel by the look of the sum के partial fraction है, you just leave the sum. नहीं, leave the sum का मतलब ये नहीं कि sum छोड़ दिया, 4 मार्क का sum होता है. Partial fractions का sum always come for 4 marks. You have to come out of the sum. Perform your partial fraction का procedure which is a algebraic tool. And then go back in the sum and immediate next line में integration खत्म हो जाता है. So basically the full length of the sum you were out of integration. No formulas involved in that. That was the beauty of your partial fraction. I would like to display one sum before I close down my chapter 5 ka LMR, and you should appreciate that he did touch quite important areas of integration, if not all in 1 hour 30 minutes. Oh gosh, that is almost not possible, but we did happen to touch quite good areas in this 1 hour 30 minutes. So give me a chance to bring in one sum on partial fraction, please. So the last segment, as in what have we decided? Okay, let's talk about the most common areas of integration as far as the board exams are concerned. Few more areas not touched, but I hope you must have seen those areas during the time you must have finished off your integration. These are most commonly used areas in your coming lectures, in the coming chapters, also from the board point of view also this area seem to be more frequently asked questions come from this kind of stuff. As a matter of end, I would just like to put up one sum on partial fraction. बात हुई है, चलो एक देखते हैं. Now सबसे पहले student का एक simple question. So whatever you are going to do over here, how do we come to know कि it's a partial fraction का sum? One very easy identification, one strict rule. You see नीचे factors of any type. Right now 2 simple factors. If you see नीचे factors, you need to go for partial fraction. Now what's partial fraction? Let's look into that. First of all, it was decided it's partial fraction. So we leave the integration ka sum, we come out with the function 5x minus 9 upon x minus. This is simple algebra which a school student also could have managed अगर ये उनके curriculum में होता. Unfortunately till date none of the streams have put partial fraction, which they should have incorporated in the curriculum at the school level. It's such a wonderful tool. Now this fraction can be broken as a upon x minus 1 plus b upon x minus 3. पहले 2 questions what I need to answer myself. क्या फ़ायदा होगा? Great फ़ायदा. Because rather integrating this, if I integrate that, a constant a खड़ा रहेगा, the rest sounds 1 upon x. Sir ji, I call it x. It's linear. 1 upon x का integration as simple as log x. So that will go log x minus 1, of course. b खड़ा रहेगा, constant है, and then 1 upon x minus 3 gives me a sound of, perfect sound of 1 upon x, which on integration straight log x. So in that case it will be log x minus 3. So if I succeed in doing this as this, so rather integrating that, I would be integrating this, which will be only one line integration, easy to integrate. Now can we do that? Yes, algebraically I do understand. Just imagine in this way, इसका source ये origin ये पैदा ऐसे हुआ होगा. Of course with a and b का some values which we are going to find in the future course of the solution. But ऐसा होगा किसी ने cross multiply the so called LCM किया होगा और ऐसा बन गया होगा. So then if I am coming back to source, I don't think so, something is wrong in that. Now let's figure out how to find a and b ka values. 5x minus 9 proceeding in the next step, it's equal to a into x minus 3 plus b into x minus 1. तो बोलेगा बाकी का कहाँ गया? बाकी का गया, because over here when I cross multiply the नीचे का LCM goes x minus 1 into x minus 3 कट होके इतना रह गया. Now as per the rule, as per the suggestion, they say put in any x ka value, any one x ka value, let us say 1, 0, 2, anything, something like that. Prepare one equation of a and b. Put in one more x ka value in that, one more different x ka value in that, get one more equation of a and b, solve the two equations a and b simultaneously and get your a b ka values. I did not like that. That sounds थोड़ा सा no too lengthy job. मुझे उसमें से एक बात अच्छा लगा. You are going to put some x ka value, then why not put some smart x ka value? As in, if you are going to put x को 2, if you are going to put x को 3, then your a will go and b ka value आ जाएगा. Sir, a will go. हाँ, when you put x को 3, that term is going to go 0. You will straight away hit your b ka value. Next time when you are going to put some x ka different value, say one more smart value. Put your x1 in that, in the full line. Your b ka value will go, the b will go, the b ka term, and you will get your a ka value. So I say let's put smart values. अगर x का दो वैल्यू डाल के दो इक्वेशन ए बी का ला के उसे सॉल्व करके साइमल्टेनियसली ए बी ढूंढना ही है, तो वो दो x का वैल्यू मैं अपने चॉइस का डालने वाला हूँ. तो लेट दैट बी स्मार्ट चॉइसेस, लेट दैट बी स्मार्ट वैल्यूज. ऐसी वैल्यूज जिससे आपका एक शॉट में a जाएगा, b आएगा, सेकेंड शॉट में b जाएगा, a आ जाएगा. लेट्स डू इट. आई पुट x इक्वल टू 3. So it's going to be 15 minus 9, that goes 0, that was the plan. B 3 minus 1, so that goes 6 is equal to 2b, and I can see the b ka value 3. My habit, जैसे b का value है, I write it over there, so I need not search when I want to push it back into the sum. The next smart value of x, what you put is 1. Let us put x1. Right now you need to have patience. आप बोलोगे ऐसा कैसा, ऐसा correct होता है क्या? Just let me allow to let me finish off this thing and I will show it कि ये correct है करके. x1 smart value, second smart value. So it's 5 minus 9. You're putting x1, so 1 minus 3. यहाँ जाके मतलब नहीं, that's going to go 0. That was what you had thought of. So now minus 4 is equal to, I can see minus 2a, I can see 8 2. Check. The process is over. Partial fraction. Now that has gone 2 and that has gone 3. आपको शक है. See, we don't happen to check in the exam, but right now let us say by that magic values, by that magic smart values, you got your a and b effortlessly. So anybody would doubt क्या ये a b value genuine है? Just cross multiply and check ये है कि नहीं है. Just try to confirm the two sides. 2x plus 3x, it's 5x. Minus 6 minus 3, it's minus 9. So on cross multiply it was that. So now rather integrating this, I would like to integrate that. And that is so simple. 2 khada hai, the rest produces a sound of 1 upon x rightly. Sir, can we call that x? This is not the right moment. At the end of the lecture, after discussing 7 segments, can you call your x minus 1 x? हक से बोल सकते हैं. Because your x is linear and x minus 1 also is linear. So why not call it 1 upon x? That's log x. My x was x minus 1, so it's log of x minus 1. Same way the 3 khada hai, constant khada rahega. The balance gives me a sound of 1 upon x, it's log x, it's log of x minus 3. In that my x was x minus 3, of course, plus big C. So partial fraction really is such a beautiful thing. Except that line, the rest you were out of your integration. And that process of breaking your proper fraction into partial fraction. You are broken into partial fractions. A upon x minus 1, b upon x minus 3. So that process is called as partial fraction. You have got few more things in that, but you need to check into your notes, LMR sheets probably, or maybe your notes what you have created. I just wanted to display partial fraction ka ek sum, comma, even in the next coming chapter, partial fraction ka sums, board point of view say very important of this configuration. When you go in the definite integration, where you are integrating between the two limits, many times apart from property based sum on which we are going to focus more, they happen to ask you partial fraction ka sums. So probably we'll have 1 or 2 sums over there also. We'll enjoy in that, the chapter 6. With this, I put an end to my LMR session on indefinite integrals, chapter 5, and I hope everybody out there, all my viewers from different corners of Maharashtra must be appreciating. He did happen to do, if not complete justice, enough justice to the topic by ringing in quite good number of sums, formulas and good examples. With that, thank you so much. Take care, and I am waiting for you. I am excited to see you all again in the next topic. Of course, the LMR of chapter 6. Bye everybody.